Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting on a Fan. Well, it is my pleasure to inform all of you that I have the honor and pleasure of returning to a podcast that I had appeared on several occasions for a few years ago, well more than a few years ago, but I digress. Anyway, before I go any further, right now the date is Monday, July 19th, 2021, and the time, believe it or not, is not after 10 p.m. It is approximately 5 minutes to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The moon is waxing in Sagittarius and the sun is transiting in Cancer. So, just very briefly, I will appear on this show this Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. I apologize for the short notice, but sometimes things happen that way. They change and you gotta roll with it. So, it's called Keith and the Girl. And I had the honor and pleasure of meeting Keith and Hemda, also known as the Girl, more than a decade ago, if I'm not mistaken, in Queens. I was giving readings at a cafe in the Forest Hills district of Queens, and they had come up to me and approached me about being on their show. And I will tell you that at first I was a little reluctant because, you know, because I remember asking them what their show was about, and they said, well, their humor is very similar to Howard Stern. And I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be like a reality show. I'm going to be in big trouble if I do this. I was totally wrong. It was a wonderful experience, and I will tell you why I am spoiled by Keith and the Girl. They have always respected me. They have always honored who I am and what I do. They have never judged me harshly for being a gay man, for being Cuban, for being a psychic. They have never criticized what I do, who I am, what I'm all about. And the exchanges afterwards were always so fulfilling for me. Because not only would people email me to schedule readings with me or to inquire about my various psychic services, but they would also send me emails telling me how great my appearances were, how much they loved my energy, how much they loved how eloquent I am. Or they would ask me questions about Western astrology, Chinese astrology, crystals, ghosts, spirits, deities. I loved it. And I have been on a few different podcasts over the years, and I will tell you, it takes a lot for me to say yes to a podcast. In fact, only recently was I approached about the possibility of appearing on a podcast, and given who one of the co-hosts is, I absolutely said yes. More on that as we get closer to that and once a date is officially set, but I digress. So, with that being said, I will get as much information to you as possible, and absolutely, the audio will be available sooner. The video will be available in roughly 2 months. Yes, their schedule is more abundantly full than mine is, so you gotta give them some time. But I will include all the relevant information for you in the description box. There will be an accompanying blog post. And again, I do apologize for the short notice, but I definitely wanted to let you know that I am looking forward to being back. I will be on this Wednesday, July 21st, 2021, from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who are unable to watch the live version, it will be archived and recorded. I don't know how that works because I'm usually a guest on a podcast, but my experience with podcasts is that they usually archive things very quickly. So sometimes it's available the same night, sometimes it's available the following day. Anyway, but I look forward to your feedback once you listen to me on this podcast. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on my appearance. I will be casting the cards, in case you're wondering. I may be casting the runes too. I haven't decided yet, or rather they haven't decided yet. And, before I forget, if you feel that there are some podcasts that I would absolutely benefit from saying yes to, by all means let me know. I am open. That doesn't mean I'm going to automatically say yes. It just means I'm open to considering other options, because I am fond of saying that people have options. Just like you have options, and I have options too. With that, I wish all of you a great evening, a wonderful week, and may the great goddess and her magical mermaids and universal unicorns bless all of you and yours with wealth, health, and happiness. And stay tuned for the next video.